841, welcome back. According to a survey by LendingTree, 36% of parents have used a portion of their child's college fund to help make ends meet due to the financial hardship as a result of the pandemic. Another 15% of parents say they don't have a college fund for their kids. This development could further compound the country's already concerning student loan crisis. Joining me now is Ashley Avery with First Florida Credit Union. Ashley, thank you as always for being with us this morning.
Hi, good morning. So happy to be here.
So we hear these numbers, the impact of this pandemic. It really is affecting a lot of families still.
Yes, it is. And you know what we're seeing still is that families are having to shift funds, stop contributions to other funds just to meet some of their essential needs like their mortgage, their rent, their groceries. And that's understandable. But when we're talking about, saving for college, we know it's something that we're going to need. So we really want to try to bring the conversation back to how do we get back on track when we're able to get back on track.
And with that being said, where should families start if they have pulled from those funds to make ends meet over the last few months?
Well, right now it's recommended that you should save about $250 per child per month for in-state public school. If you're looking at your child possibly going to an out-of-state school, that goes up to about $450 a month. And we know that's kind of a large sum, but we don't want that to kind of derail you. We just want you to start thinking about what it's going to take to be able to fund these college accounts, for your child.
And on top of that, what can families do if we're ever in this situation again so that they don't have to pull from these funds that they're now starting to again start to rebuild?
So, one of the things about saving for something long-term like this, like a long-term account, is that we need time and we need consistency. So it can be tempting to sometimes dip into accounts like that, but we want to treat it just like we would our retirement accounts and try to make that a last resort. First Florida Credit Union also always recommends that you open a savings account, and one that's interest-bearing and one that you designate specifically for college savings, and start automating those transfers.
And we're kind of on the other side of this pandemic a little bit here in Florida. We're in phase 3 of reopening. So people are starting to go back to work a little bit. But what are you still seeing from a lot of the families that you're working with?
Well, a lot of families are cautious right now, and that's understandable, and they should be cautious right now. And the idea is that, we want to make sure that we're ready to get back into, looking into funding accounts like this, getting back on track, but doing it, when we're ready, because every family's needs are very different.
And what resources are available for families?
Well, the first thing that I always tell everyone is to make sure that you're going online and doing your research, because there are different savings vehicles, and some of them offer tax breaks. But again, if you want to get started today, make sure to open that savings account and go ahead and start automating those transfers, because we know that when it comes to savings, we can't always be trusted. Because we see shiny things and poof, the money that we were going to put into our savings is gone. So the biggest resource that you can use is using an automatic transfer.
Ashley Avery, thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Thank you so much.